And welcome back. We have yet another playing. This one, sadly, is a continuation of yesterday, and meaning it's going to be another solo run. So hopefully, I can keep this entertaining as we hopefully finish this off. Or I guess I should say, I hopefully finish this off. As always, I've forgotten a couple pin counters, so we're going to take those off. And we're just going to go straight into turn 4. There's once more no change in weather. Rally phase is most likely going to have quite a few things. Today, I've actually also remembered I should probably be on the actual online portion of Vassal so that people can actually jump in the games instead of uh, solely participating through chat if you're on there. There's a number of things that can potentially rally or get repaired, etc. So what do I want to do as the Republicans? Sadly, there's only this squad that really can get touched or to get rallied, and thankfully, they're back. On the side of the Nationalists, oh, I guess I could try. Actually, they're not in good order, so I don't think they can repair. On the Nationalist side, what do I want to... Yeah. We'll try to rally this guy. It does not make it. Because these are two different, I don't actually know if there's a Allied Forces penalty that's specifically mentioned, but in such instances, this would normally be the case, so I'm going to assume it's true, or it is, and they're just not going to be able to apply their bonus. Over here, we have an LMG that we're going to try and repair, and thankfully get it. Well, thankfully as the Nationalists anyways. Yeah, and I think that's it for a rally phase. So we'll go into prep fire. As mentioned yesterday, it's going to be interesting to see how this one turns out. I think provided the Republicans don't continue losing more units, it could potentially swing the way of the Republicans, but like I said, we'll have to see. I don't have much of a reason to move this AT gun. Honestly, I don't think they would survive no matter what happens, so it's probably best if I just take the opportunity and just shoot. So that's what this AT gun is going to do against the big stack. Against infantry target type, there is a +3 for the building, but that's still going to hit. I don't know if... I don't believe I ever had a acquisition marker for it, so we're going to give him one. 37, even a long, unfortunately, does not change how the explosive factor of it. So it is just a 4 firepower. 5 on 4 is going to be a 1 MC. The leader will pass. Another pass. Alright, so everybody passes. That is 2 snipers. Neither activate, which is kind of crappy. But the gun will try shooting again. And that'll be a miss, unfortunately. They're prep fired. Similarly, I have options for this MMG, but I don't really know if they'll survive movement. Essentially, I could try to move them into this area with the tank, but again, I don't know if that's actually going to be successful, so I'm just going to shoot the MMG at the tank, which is stopped. It's going to be a hit. TK is 7, which I don't believe is going to be enough. No. Sadly, just 1 off. I actually don't... Yeah, I can't apply a Molotov to that attack, I don't believe. Speaking of Molotovs, I could throw Molotov cocktails with these units, but honestly, maybe that's something to do with M10, but these guys have to pull out at this point. There's too much firepower here, and honestly, I'd rather just do a slow retreat and make my way into this big building, even if it is under artillery fire. So this squad will attack. I have to roll for Molotovs, which they don't get it, so IFT, but it's not going to matter. Over on the right side, these guys can't shoot at anything worthwhile. This guy's ground level, so he can't see them. What could I shoot at? And the answer is not much, so I'm just not going to bother. I will have to move some units around, so I think at this point it's kind of the only thing I'm willing to do. I also have to be careful where some of my units move, just because of the fact that there's just not really a good like position for people. Um, yeah, it's just not that great. I think these two are just gonna stay here. I could move the ATR out of the way. You know what? This ATR and squad is going to move out for 1, 2, 3, and then into the foxhole. And frankly, with all the counters everywhere, I don't want to try shooting with these guys just in case. Yeah, I just don't really know if it would work. So I'm not going to bother risking it. This is pretty wide open, but I honestly don't expect I wouldn't expect to really have too many forces up there to contend with. So we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? 4. And that way I can pull in a bunch of different ways if I need to. I can take off that. And they will move 2, 4 into the fortified. Well, technically they're all fortified, but whatever. These greens will move back 1. Same thing for the other squad. I could shoot with them, but honestly, I'll just wait until defensive fire phase. Now, this squad over here can move here. I don't believe they can see them, so they will continue for 2. And then they'll just wait there. This group, this squad, I might as well just do 1, 2, 4. And again, I could probably shoot with the HMGs, but I honestly just kind of don't want to risk it because I don't know if it's all right, and I could probably use them to shoot at this guy instead and get a better effect out of it. Similarly, this stack is going to run away, I guess we'll call it. I get there for 6. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the tanks. Yeah, the tanks. What do I want to do with the tanks? I think what I will do is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and this guy's gonna declare overrun. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3 for overrun, 4 for vehicle, 7 total for open ground. Now, I don't believe that they're still stuck in melee if a unit that they're in melee with leaves. So we'll say that that's gone. They'll try for first fire just to see. They get the Molotovs, and Molotovs, okay. Well, that's something you don't always see. And unfortunately, that doesn't generate anything else. So there's just this tank just blows up. And that's also a burning rack. So now there's a second tank as a burning rack. And where where's my smoke? This tank's not going to bother. 8, 9, 10, 11, and then that's the one. 11 and stop for 12. Oops. And the idea here is going to be use the tank to take out the panzers, whatever is the 2 remaining ones. Because frankly, going after the infantry has not worked on 2 occasions. So might as well just have the Rex stay where they are and not really worry about it. Obviously, this also means that the remaining tank is still under threat by all the infantry everywhere, but what can you do at a certain point? I believe that's going to be everything. Defensive fire phase, they have no targets. They have no targets. I could shoot into melees, but honestly, there's not much of a point for me doing that. And I mean, depending on who you ask, it's a sleazy tactic, so whatever. It doesn't really bother me shooting into melee, but whatever. We'll do the artillery, because why not? Task check is fine. Into the fancy spreadsheets or cheat sheets. We do not have a spotting round or FFE2. We have an FFEC, so we have to do a chit drop. We were unlucky last time. I actually, hold on. Yes, it wasn't contact loss, it was access that was missing. So, chit draw, black. So, we have access once more. We have FFEC, so we will go to that page. Now, I have LOS to blast site, as mentioned prior. I don't really want to move it again. Like, I could probably switch it to one of the front hexes. I might be able to see into this area, but changing it, moving it, it kind of just costs me some time. And frankly speaking, all of these troops, if I was an Ashes player, are going to run into this area no matter what, so there's not much of a point. So they'll just convert it into the same hex that they've been doing forever. They can see these units, so it's just going to convert, and we go through the whole rigmarole again. So N4, you can't have more than rubble, but you can potentially have fire, so we have to check for that. And if I remember correctly, it's just a check against EC DRM, I believe. HE, burning, original KIA. Yeah. Subsequent DR, so DR -2, no change. 05, nothing. 06, nothing. N6, once again, shell holes. M6 is going to be something, which is bad, because that a KIA, we have to do rebel chance. So original KIA, it's a stone building, so we have to add a +1 to our DRM. 2, 3. Unfortunately, there is no change. Roll 1 die on a... Or sorry, it had to be lower than the KIA, which I don't think I would have been able to get, so because of 5 on 30 is a 1 KIA. Let's double check. Yeah, so there's no way for me to have gotten lower, although it was a pretty good attempt. That building level, Oh, I had to do random selection as well, but it didn't get it, so. There's no rubble, so I use the original IFT dice roll against plus applicable DRM against them. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is I could potentially generate a blaze if it does not rubble. Since it didn't rubble, um, we'll check that after we do the modifications. So there's a +5, I believe. It should be +3 for being stone building, +1 additional for fortified, and then plus another 1 additional for having 1 level above them. So 10 on 30 is a 2 MC, which is still pretty crazy. And both will pass, alarmingly. Um, it also generates a sniper, and it does not create a flame. The sniper does not activate, so they're safe. M5 definitely will have an opportunity for rubble. I don't believe it changes if it's a critical hit. I actually have to check that. CH. Yeah, critical hit does not seem to change this, which I'm a little surprised. I guess I expect that a critical hit might be different. Do I have anything here? Rubble creation. No. But because it's a 2 on 30, if we do our dice roll +3, or sorry, a +1, that is most likely going to rubble. 2 is a 4 KIA, that's a 3, so it's going to rubble it, which is bad news. So we're going to have another rubble. Oh, I need to do random selection. I think last time I did ground floor, upper floor. Upper floor it is. Even if the KIA occurs on a higher level building, there's a possibility the entire building will collapse. We roll 1 die. It is not a 6 or above, sadly. But there is a chance that there is falling rubble, since an upper level building hex is rubbled. We will make a colored dice roll and direction. And no, sadly, there won't be any spreading rubble. But that does mean that that place is also not really a go for anybody else. And then finally the middle, which is another KIA. This time a 2 KIA that's going to rubble ground floor upper. This time the ground floor. Jesus. Not what I wanted. So it's going to be rubble on the ground floor. There's 1 floor above. Dice roll. It does not. Yeah, it just. Hold on. How does that not? Right, if it's on a higher level. Right. So there's falling rubble chance. We do another big dice roll. Sadly, there will not be any falling rubble. But that does mean that the entire hex here is vaporized. So that's something. That is a lot of something. Oops, not prep fire. I don't know why I did prep fire. Okay, well, that's really bad for the defenders in this case, because there's far less opportunities to move. Can I shoot? What are my options with these guys? I can shoot them or this tank, maybe. I'm gonna go with this. The range is just 16. So it's gonna be 14 up 2. 8 on 14 has got to be like a 2 MC. It's still 1. All right, whatever. 1 MC. They pass. I don't have rate of fire. They are very lucky this time. This tank can't... Actually, you know what? This tank will shoot at these broken guys. It's going to be a 6 up 1. Yeah, nothing, and... Or at least 9 on 6. Yeah, nothing. They're still DM. They're still going to be DM no matter what. Similarly, this tank will shoot adjacent, so it's going to be a 12. 12 up 2. 9 on 12. Normal. They will pass. Nobody's triggering enemy snipers, which is alright, I guess. Yeah, we're going to do a mega stack here. They're all going to shoot the AT gun. So we have 4, 8, 12, 14, 16, or sorry, 18, 22, 26. 26 up 2, I believe. Yeah, okay, 8 on 26 is going to be a 3MC this time. It's not trying to hit the gun or anything, so there's no chance for well, they don't even have a gun shield, I don't think, so they will break. Just barely, too, which is kind of wild when you think about it. But that had to happen at some point. They will return fire, or return fire. They will shoot at the MMG stack. It's a 14 up 1. 7 on 14 is going to be a 2MC. They will also break, technically, the ELR. Forget if I actually forget if that's... They are go lower. They're already right. The 447s are yeah, okay. So they're green now, which makes things worse. I don't have rate of fire, so that doesn't matter. I don't really have any other shots, so we won't do any. No other shots required, really. Advanced fire phase. We'll do this tank versus the guys in Q10. They did move this turn, and this is small, plus the wall. I don't think there's a way to hit them. 7, that's an automatic, like, +4. Plus buttoned up, 5. Yeah, I don't think they can hit it, but they will get acquisition, so there is that. Maybe I can get a moral victory and kill all the tanks. Advancing fire, I can shoot the ATR, I believe. Still take a shot. Oof. It is the hull, though, and they would be hulled down from this position. And sniper does not activate. And I don't believe I have any other shots. Nope. Routes. Now, routes will, as you might expect, be interesting. There's very few locations for me to route, really, at this point. These guys, I think, are dead, just no matter what. And it was either lose them, yeah, like, they can't, they wouldn't be able to go that way anyways. No, they were kind of screwed no matter what. I don't think there was a way for them to get out, which is unfortunate. The crew, I'll just place this there. The crew can route here for 2. Oh, wait, that's, it's olive groves. That's 3, 4, 5. Yes, because they can't go into this building because it's equidistant. So they can go that way. Can 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's still, I think that's still fine. Yeah, I think that's the only way for them to do that. Anybody else? Anybody else? No. No. Advances. Um, we'll have those guys go into the building. LMG squad is going to move down to K7. Squad with the LMG is going to shift over 1. Might as well have them shuffle into the foxhole and just kind of have it stay that way. This guy over on the right is going to join. They will jump the wall. They will go into the building. And that's kind of it. I don't really want these guys to go elsewhere. It's not really worth it. This guy who prep fired could move, I guess. You know what? Yeah, they'll move back 1. Just because. I don't really have a reason to keep them at this building. Honestly, they'll just be a target for the tank, especially, but anybody else. So, I guess I could move these guys back so that they're not getting shot at by this tank. That's probably the sensible thing to do, honestly. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. And CC phase. Oh, I need to do spread. There's 3 possible places for this vehicle to spread to. So we'll do X10 first. That will... it's -2 for not being attached. And -2 for weather. But woods is... What's woods? Is it 9? I don't think it's 9. Woods is 8. Not directly attached. It's not to a higher or lower elevation. There's no wind direction. EC is -2. Yeah, so it's -4. Oh, it's not. It's just woods. That actually makes it. Wow. Okay. So we'll clone this. Flip it. Similarly, Z9, Z10. So Z9, Z10. Neither of those make it. Oh, you know what? This would have actually... the good thing I didn't shoot them at it, because that smoke that now generates smoke. So it probably would have stayed. And I forgot this blaze, which is going to try spread south, which doesn't make it. CCs, we have 2 ongoing. These guys are just going to do 1-to-1. Or if I do hand-to-hand... like, I'm going to die with that half squad no matter what. But they have 2 firepower. I could do a 1-to-4. I need a 5 or less. You know what? We'll do 1-to-4. 1-to-4. Attack the entire stack. Okay. And return will be a 2-to-1. I can't make it 3-to-1. So 2-to-1. That will also... Everybody's dead. Sometimes you gotta take those risks. I don't need to do hand-to-hand there, so it'll just be 4-to-1. Wow, that just barely gets it. The half squad will just attack 1 in return and not get anything for their troubles. Now, while this is great for this to be the case, they are going to face an 8-up one-shot and likely get the ire of the heavy machine guns against them. So they're going to have to beat feet as soon as possible. Turn 4, weather, no change. We are going to have... oh my god, rallies. Who do I want to rally? They will try to rally. They will make it. They will try to rally. They won't make it. That guy's just going to sit there forever. At some point, I'm probably just not going to bother. Attempt to repair the gun. Nope. Broken MMG. Probably going to be that way forever. And they can't rally. Oh, they can. They're self-rally. Sick. They make it. Heroes right there. Yeah, all right. Prep fire phase. Again, I think I'm just going to keep the artillery going, so we'll do our task check. Task check is successful. I don't believe I have... Oh, I don't actually have targets now. So I need to do... I don't really want... I have access... I have LOS to the blast. Oh, I can... You know what? Let's try. I will attempt to move it. I will place the artillery request within 3 hexes of that. So we'll do here. No, wait. They can't see there. So I have to put it here. Yeah. So they'll put it at N7. They can see them. They should absolutely be able to see them. So I don't have to do a extra chit draw. I do need to make an accuracy dice check. It's not accurate. And then... Unless correction is mandatory. Correction is not mandatory. So distance, direction, it's going to go 1 here. Which is kind of a pretty good result. Alright, so artillery, M6, nothing. N6, nothing. N7, it's going to be a +4 to OBA. Which is a 13 on 30, which is still a normal morale. Jesus. They'll pass. Sniper activates. Sniper goes 1, 2. Closest is there. It's just a pin anyways. It's just a pin anyways. There's no other result there. M8, that's going to be a KIA. And I think that means that the foxholes turn into shell holes. So I need to get my handy dandy terrain. Not what I'm looking for. Shell holes, there we go. So foxholes go away, shell holes take place. I believe shell holes provide 1 more protection. There's something about it that I'm forgetting. Shell holes. Oh no, they don't provide as much, nearly as much, which is pretty bad. L7, no change. L6, no change. And lastly, M7, it's going to be a KIA, or an original KIA. So it could potentially change the... No, it changes the foxhole no matter what, I believe. So I now have to go back to shell holes again. There we go. And on top of that, it is a... It's still +4, I believe, for the attack. I don't think they're eliminated for that. So instead of a 5, it's a 9. It's a 2 morale check. Leader passes. The half squad does not. Well, they tried. They tried. HMGs are going to take shots. It's going to be a 14 flat. 6 on 14 is a 2 MC. MC, pin break. Oof. This is not going the way that I was hoping as the defenders. 8 up 1. They'll cower and not do anything. All the same, they're going to be able to jump in where possible. This tank is just going to shoot at the broken guys some more. They will malfunction their gun. Technically, it's the main armament. This tank can't do anything, so they won't shoot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to run away as the Republicans and just kind of grab this and just make a last stand around here. I think that's gonna how it's gonna have to be. Um, Mark this as prep. I don't really know if there's anything else. So, movement phase. Um, this squad is going to assault move to U7. I don't think I have anybody to shoot them. This squad is going to hop the wall, assault move, hop the wall into the building. The half squad with the MMG is going to drop the MMG because I really don't care about it at this point. They will spend 1 and then 4. Then on to the left side, which we'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might as well have these guys shoot as a 2 up 1. Okay. They tried. Maybe you tried sticker on that one. This stack will jump the wall for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The greens will shoot at them as a 8 flat. They'll cower. They're green, so they cower twice, which means they go down to 4. So 4 on 4, 1 MC. Pin, break, fine, and break. Well, at least they got something out of it. I know it's being a little greedy, and maybe I'm being too greedy for greed's sake, but yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta do some of this stuff. Sometimes you just, you know, if one side's kind of winning, kind of egregiously, you just do things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have that building. 1, bypass for 2, 3, 4. I don't think anybody can see him still. That goes away. 1, bypass 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's open ground. And then 1, 2, 3. How many squads? 3. Yeah, I'm just going to hold back. I guess technically I probably should have moved the tank first, but I don't know if it really matters. Speaking of, it will start for 1, rotate 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, stop delay. And it'll just be there, because I can't get up there. I might have to do excessive speed movement, but I kind of don't want to try ruining my tank at the moment. So we'll just keep him there. At worst, it cuts like a rep path or 2. So, is there anybody else who can move? I don't believe so. Defensive fire phase. We're going to have this tank shoot. Why not? It's going to hit. It hits the turret. But a 9, I don't believe will do anything. It's shooting 8p. 45L is a 10. Armor is 1. There is no special thing for the armor. So it actually will be a shock. I did have rate of fire. To hit, it's another hit. To kill, it's another 9. So it's another shock, which I actually forget if it's... I think if you're shocked twice, it's an auto recall. They'll be buttoned up for sure. Shock AFE may not move, can't do anything. If a shocked AFV, which is hit by another shock result, must flip its unknown kill counter back to the shock side. If already on the shock side, there's no additional effect. Okay. Well, at least they got shots. There's really nothing else I could shoot at, I don't think. Oops. Advanced fire phase. There's not. This squad will shoot there as a 4 up 1, I believe. Yeah, 4 up 1. No, I'm not even gonna mark it. They'll try the same, I guess, as a 5 up 2. Nope. I think that's it. Routes. Routes. They have to route. Squad is pinned. So they'll drop the mortar. I don't really need the mortar now anyways. They will simply route here. They'll route there. I can take off prep fire and defensive. Is there anybody else that's DM'd? No. Not on the nationalist side. For the Republicans, they can't do anything anyways. I could have maybe... Oh, right. These guys I wanted advance fire, but... at this point, whatever. They have to route, but they're only... I could low crawl, I guess. Can I go there? I don't think so. He might be able to see that. So they'll just low crawl. These guys will abandon the shell holes. They will come under fire. Another KIA on that location. It's a 1 KIA, so I can't rubble it no matter what. It is a +5. Or sorry, is it +5? 3 stone. Yes, it's +5. So it's a 10 on 30, which is a 2 MC. Alright, well, half squad's gone. Had to do it. That's unfortunate. Also, that becomes an FFEC. Yeah. Yeah, nobody else can route. Advances. I might as well just do this. Not much of a point not to. These guys can go here. DCI can go that way. You know what? They'll jump in. Why not? I don't really want to move either of these guys. They don't have to move. That guy, that's kind of an obvious one. And I think that's going to be it. CC will do this one first. It's a 2-to-1. There's no ambush because it's Olive Grove. Or at least there shouldn't be ambush. 2-to-1 might actually be a casualty. No, that's a kill. In return, 1-to-2. No. So a crew goes down. It's a pretty neat and tidy one. Over here against the vehicle, squad will go first. They have a regular 5. The tank is not in motion, so there's no no success by the squad. The tank is shooting 1-to-1, and that will be a oops, not what I want to do. A half squad, which they've been getting pretty lucky on those, I find. The return has been good, at least, you know, the overruns have not worked out. The other stuff has. And then over here we have a ambush chance, so Nationalists, Republican, Nationalists will get a I will get the drop on them, so they are ambushed. I will probably declare hand-to-hand for this then. It'll be 1-to-1, so I need a 7. There's a -1. They'll get it. Sweet and easy. No chance of rebuttal. Yeah, that's it for them. I didn't roll fires, so blaze over here, no change. This blaze to either location, top, bottom, nothing. And then this flame being or changing does not do anything. And that's it. Turn 5 for the Republicans. Yeah, I kind of need to hit the gas for the Nationalists, but I think other than that, there's not much left. Let's take this out. There we go. Weather, no change. I can take pins off, as I always forget those. Rally phase. Boy, howdy, there's not a lot left. Let's try to rally these guys as the Republicans. Doesn't work. They're kind of hosed. These guys will lose DM because they're in woods. Nationalist player will lose DM there. We'll try to rally this guy. They just barely make it. Finally. And I think that's it. Prep fire phase, I mean, I could try to run away with these guys, but I think at this point they're kind of locked. I probably shouldn't have put these guys in here specifically, but yeah. I think what I'll do is the ATR is going to shoot at the tank over here. Okay, cool. And then the 2 squads will shoot at the adjacent guy in M10 as a 16 up 2. They will cower. The green squad cowers twice, so instead of 8, they provide 4. And the other squad will provide 6, so it's a 10 firepower instead of 16. Up to 10 on 10 is a pin test check, maybe? And they pass it. Well, that did not go according to plan. Both greens will shoot at K9. 16 up 1. 9 on 16 is a 1 MC. Alright, they're broken. Hopefully they can continue resisting. Might as well just have the LMG. You know what? No. Actually, is it? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Alright, cool. Good talk, good talk. This tank isn't held in melee. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do this. This becomes unknown kill. So I really don't need to shoot at them anymore. Which means I won't care for this. I'll just drop it right now. I have an LMG here. But I can't shoot... No, there's no way. I can't really shoot anywhere, so I won't. So we'll just go into movement phase. Yeah, we'll just have this squad 1, 2, 3. These guys can CX, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's fine. I have 1 squad that's not CX. They're just gonna hang out there. Might as well. There's not much of a reason to do anything else. This tank will start for 1. Oh, it doesn't have its engine collapse in on itself. We'll move for 2. This squad, in the meantime, will attempt to throw... they will not throw Molotovs. In fact, they will just break. Which is, I guess, a nice positive. They will go here for 3. And then delay stop. I don't really have a reason to do anything else. And yeah, I really don't think this CMG is gonna penetrate or do anything. So they're just there. Any other movements? This leader will go 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. I think that's it. Defense fire phase. I have to do artillery first. I can't pay those twice or at the same time. These guys would just shoot at them. Yeah, no. We'll do radio barely makes it because I'm maintaining. Does it break on a no? So I barely get it. It's FFEC, so I need to I have to do chit draw. That's what I'm thinking of. Chit draw. Alright, another black. I really don't think the Nationals should have gotten a plentiful ammo at this point. It's kind of too strong. Too strong. As before, I'm just gonna have them drop the artillery here, so we will change this to FFE1 and then just do our whole rigmarole. So there is a KIA. It's a 2 KIA. Dice roll. It's not going to cause a rubble. Will it cause flame? It will not cause flame. Nobody in there, so N6. Same deal. Come on. That's not what I was... Alright, so OBA is a +4. So it is a 7 on 30, which is a wonderful 4 MC. They are absolutely broken. And ELR'd. And then the foxhole becomes shell holes. Which I think after this scenario, or after I'm done with this, I'm going to check to see if blowing up foxholes and turning them into shell holes kills the occupants. I don't think it does. But at this point, I don't really think there's much of a chance for the Republicans to win. Although, you know, getting here is going to be still pretty dangerous. So, M8, no change. L7, nothing. L6, nothing. And center, nothing. Cool. So that's that for them. I don't really care for mortar again. Like, why really bother at this point? Anyways, we'll have these guys just shoot adjacent. 8 flat, 4 and 8, 2 MC. They will absolutely not make it. Sniper is a sniper active? Nope. You know, can they hit them? Can they? Probably. Yeah, there's enough clearance. And I don't think it touches this hex. It touches the vertex, but I don't think that's enough for smoke. So machine gun 1 hits. No. Machine gun 2 hits. 5. I'm pretty sure it's a 4. Yeah, nothing. Neither of them have rate, so they're just gonna stay there. LMG with you know what? No, they're just gonna shoot themselves at M9, so it's 12 up 3. Yeah, 12 up 3. 8 on 12 is probably like a 2 MC. 1 MC only. Okay. Worst time to have that happen. Double worst time to have that happen. These guys are now green. I don't have rate of fire on that, which is perfectly fine. This squad will also shoot 4 up 3. No. Which really is kind of a long shot. This stack will shoot there as a 14 up 1. Jeez. 4 and 14, 3 MC. Alright. Well, they're not making it. No, and double no. So these guys are now half squads. I do have rate of fire, so the LMG will shoot again as a 2 up 1. No. It was a nice try. K10 can't. J10 will... Oh, no, wait. That's my guys. Duh. I don't really have anybody else. So, yeah. Advanced fire phase. Tank 1 against Tank 2. Neither are moving. Oh, wait. That's a non-stopped. Motion... yeah, they might actually be applicable as non-stopped. Yeah, forget. Yeah, I don't think they're counted as non-stop or as stopped. So they won't get point blank. Yeah, I think it's a +5 no matter what, and it's just it can't happen. So sadly, no result there. No rate of fire. Advanced fire phase. Is there anybody else? No. Routes. These, or attacker first, I guess. They have to route. They're going to route into... I can route here, but that's the closest I have to go there. So I can go here, but then, like, the next spot is there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I can't because of this. I think they have to stay here. I also have to take off prep and defensive. Yeah, I think they have to stay there. These guys are just in the shell holes. They can't see them, but they can see them. I think they're just going to be stuck in... Yeah, because if I move, I'm just going to be under a +1 only 30 firepower, which I really don't think is going to work. Anything else? Oh yeah, F5 is going to route. They're just going to route to F3, or FF3, I should say. This squad is going to route away into the woods, since that's the closest. K9 into K10. That's it. Advances. Yeah. Squad of the LMGs can advance back. I might as well just move these guys. Have one squad move away, I guess, and the other squad... you know what? They'll just both go. At this rate, I can't see myself staying in there. If they want to go across, they have to use bypass movement. So it's kind of a... Let's keep it at that. These guys are fine here. I could probably move a guy up to the upper floor. Maybe I'll do that just in case. We'll do this. I don't really think it's going to make much of a difference, but it does at least move people so they're not adjacent to each other, or not, they're not all going to die in like one shot if there's a really lucky hit or something. There's no CC. I forgot to do fires again, so spreading there, no. This blaze up, down, so up, down, no. This flame into a blaze, no. That also goes away because of EC. I think that's it. Turn 5 bad guys. Weather, no change. Rallies. What do I want to try and rally? Let's try to rally these guys. They will 100% make it. That is a field promotion as well. The heck just happened? That was weird. Yeah, field promotion. Where is my... So, Jesus. They're going to get the... What's their... They will unbreak. It's a +1. Or, that's their morale is a 7 regular. Yeah, they're not the elite guys. It's a 7 regular. I think that's it. I don't think there's any changes to leader creation. No. So they're going to get a very lovely 8-0. Which I actually forget if an 8-0, like a, I shouldn't just say 8-0, if a newly created leader can rally. I think they can, which isn't going to matter because I rolled a casualty morale. Cool. Is there anybody else? They will attempt to rally. Not successful. Nobody else to rally. Nope. Nobody else can rally. So we will do unknown kill. They are absolutely eliminated. All right. It has not been kind to vehicles today. Prep fire, artillery. Might as well just drop it in the same spot. Let's see if we have access. We do. I don't think that radio check can trigger sniper. Let's just double check just in case, but I really don't think it does. Because I don't think access is specifically a task check. I think I just roll as task check. Prefer whenever a 2-hit morale check, task check, entrenching. Yeah, okay. Let's see what a radio check is. Radio contact. Yeah, it's just a DR. So technically, I shouldn't roll that as a task check. I should just roll it as 2 dice. But they have access. The chart. So I should have resolved this and flipped it over as FFE2 because it was an FFE1. Since I have access and it's an FFE2, I just go straight to the FFE2 column or chart page. I'm not going to move it. It's all the same stuff as always. So M6 does not do anything. N6, nothing. N7 is going to be an 7 on 30, which is a 4MC. They are dead, or they are reduced once more. M8, no change. L7, no change. L6, no change. M7 gets shell holes. There's already shell holes. And then converts. Elsewhere, I did forget to change that. HMG1 is going to shoot at the tank. Nope. HMG2, actually, it probably would hit since there's no hindrance and it is not small. So, nope. Gun 2 will hit. No. So they're stuck, I guess. I gotta mark these guys as prep. They aren't back. These guys probably can't shoot. I can shoot these guys, but it's +2, +3. 10 up 3. Sure. No. Yeah, it's worth the risk. Kind of have to get moving, though. Sadly. I'm just going to delete this. It's not really worth it. Is there any other shots I can do? I don't think so. So, movement phase. Yeah, I have options. I don't like very many of them, but I have options. This stack is... I'm just going to take these off. Assault move there, assault move here. I don't really want to get closer because obviously artillery is going to cause problems. Guy with the DC is going to declare CX. Bypass for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. These guys are going to CX. They will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Join up. There's not much of a point to shoot the tank, and I want the tank to shoot at this vehicle anyways, so I'm not really going to bother. Half squad over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost similar for LMG guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay there. This squad is just going to go 1, 2, 3, I guess. Yeah. 3 there. And then we have some tough decisions here to make. This squad will assault move. These guys will shoot back as a 16 up 1. Jesus. Okay. That might still be like a PTC. Nope, not even. Not even with the +1. Cool. Its first fire, this would cost 2, so subsequent, respectable, I guess, but instead of 16, it's 8. 6 on 8 is a 1MC, and they will break. So they got something out of it, which actually, yeah, this leader will cross over, 1, 2, and then 3. Well, it's probably not worth it, but whatever. This stack will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Greens will just shoot again. I might as well at this point. That does constitute as final protective. That is a morale check. They will both break. It's a -1. It's just flat. But it's an 8 flat. Yeah. So 1 MC. The leader will pin, break, fine, and fine. Break ELR, I should say. And the leader is pinned. Which, I mean, it's not the end of the world, I guess. Squad with the LMG is also going to shoot. They are going to be 6 up 2. Alright, 5 on 6 is another 1 MC. Morale check. Ooh, leader will break. That's unfortunate. That guy's fine. They break, and casualty reduction ELR break. Well, at least they're getting something out of it. That is truly unfortunate for the Nationalists. We'll put that there. Yeah, that's all those guys done. This tank will start up for one. The Russian tank will attempt to shoot at them. They are 100% going to get it. They will unfortunately not get anything out of it, however. Yeah, they wouldn't have been hauled down, I don't think. So, also, it's on a wall, so I don't think it's possible for a haul down. Actually, sorry, I don't know why I said no. I'm thinking of MGs again. I think that will be a kill because it's a 45L, so it's a 10, and it's a +1 for range. So yeah, that's going to be a kill. Crew survival does not happen. Alas, the last of the tanks gone. Yeah. Defensive fire phase. Everybody's already shot that I care to shoot with. Advanced fire phase. Let's have this squad attempt to do something. They will absolutely get their Molotovs. That won't do anything. All right. Same thing for these guys. They won't get it. Thankfully, it's not a... It doesn't break them. The only squad that made it, the 458, are going to shoot adjacent. It's a 4-up-1. So it's a 6-on-4, a normal morale check against these guys. One breaks, or is casualty reduced. The other triggers a sniper. Sniper is asleep, which is kind of crazy. This game, the snipers really do not want to do anything. We're going to have this elite squad shoot at the guys in N7. Not going to make it, even with all the modifiers. Or, yeah, even without it. M9 into L8. Nope. And this stack in 08 is also going to shoot. They are 8 firepower. 8 firepower up 2, I believe. 1 for CX, 1 for TEM. 8-on-8 morale check. Casual. Jesus. What's with all the 12 morale checks today? They're done. Yeah. I think that's it. Routes. Routes is plenty. Plenty and... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Plenty of routes. So, first and foremost, attackers first, J8 into I9. This entire broken stack, I guess, was destined to retreat here. These guys are fine where they are. That's it for attackers. Now, defenders, that's going to be something different. Oh boy, oh boy. They have to route. They have to route, so they will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. So I don't really have an option. If I route them up here, I can get in the building next turn. Because otherwise I'm stuck at J4. Which technically isn't bad, but no, I'm going to keep them there. Now, this stack has to move, and their only option, realistically, is here. And I can't risk doing interdiction because they are going to die. And they take a... that's open ground, so there's no modifiers. So it is a straight 4 on 30, which is a double KA, so it didn't matter anyways. And the AT gun is dead too, or ATR gun for sure is dead. Cool. Well, I guess that tidies things up. They have to route. Their only option is not off board. It is GG4. Come on. No, whatever. GG4. Advance. We will have that squad go there. Take this off. This squad goes in there. These guys into the foxhole above. Oh, I can't actually move all of them in there. DC champ goes there. This. They will both go against the tank. Because why not? Oh, I could have shot the LMG only, but whatever. They might be... I don't think they're safe. These guys can go there. This group can advance. And I kind of think that's it. Yeah. CC, there is one against the vehicle. It is sequential because I have multiple. There's no ambush. The squad will go first. Yeah, the squad will go first. They will not get it. No, there's no chance for that. I don't think Molotovs affect CC. I think I remember checking this last time, but there wasn't a change. Molotovs versus AFE. Molotov. CC. Did I see anything in there? No. Nope, 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 nope. That's right. It cannot be used regardless in CC. All right. So that didn't work. The tank will go second. I might as well go to 1-1 against the squad. They won't make it. The half squad will then attempt to attack. They also won't make it, and I believe that's it. I don't think the tank gets a second shot. Pretty sure they don't. So they will just be marked as melee. I think that's it for this turn. Blaze, no. Blaze 3 times. Left, top, bottom, no. That's it. I think the 6 was... No, 6, I did not do weather. Weather, no change. Although almost had gusts. Rally phase. One of these guys can... let's try to self-rally this guy. Nope. What's going to happen anyways? I could have tried for this guy, I guess, but I don't think it would have happened. Yeah, those guys are stuck. Them first? Nope. And then the leader here? Nope. So nobody gets anything. All right. Prep fire. What could I do even if I wanted to do something? I think these guys will just move back. Yeah, movement phase. This squad, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody can shoot at them, or not without incurring a lot of penalties. So it's not worth it. I don't really care to spread these guys out. Yeah, I don't care to spread them out. Um, Hank will try to move. Task check. Oh, I don't think there's modifiers, but I actually have to check. Mechanical reliability. Where art thou? Just if a 12 is rolled. Okay. Yeah, so they'll start up. They're fine. They'll go up here for I think it's 6 total. They will lose this squad with the LMG. Actually, they'll try Molotov first. They'll get it to kill. So, oh, man, is there a chance for? I don't think height matters. I think it's just straight kill. Oh, there's -2 for moving, but that's still equal. Molotov, yeah, it's just an elimination. All right, cool. Well, Jesus. Every time I try something, it doesn't work. I know some of these moves are a little silly. Like, at a certain point, like, why would you do some of this stuff? But, sometimes it's just, uh, if anybody has problems with these moves, you're welcome to be the, second player in this. um, I think that's it for moves. Defensive fire, uh, none. Or actually, that's not true. I want to move the artillery. I have to make a check. Jeez, that's the second time. Thankfully, I still have the radio. Um, I have to do an access, a chit draw. And finally, artillery is over. Which is going to make life a little easier, I guess. So no more module. Are there any other shots are there any shots I can do, period? And I don't think there's any of them other than 8 up 1. 6 is probably 1 morale check. They're dead. Yeah, they're dead. They're gone. These guys are final fired. Can I do anything with these HMGs? And I think the answer is no. So no. Alright. Advanced fire phase, none. Routes. This guy's fine where he is. I can take it off prep defensive. Moves. These guys have to route. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 4, 5 to there. I think that's it. Yeah. Alright. Advances. Squad of the LMG moves out. 9-1. These guys should have lost CX. 9-1 will go into where the broken guys are to try and rally them. That's it. Nobody else. Nothing else to do with anybody else. Fire. None. Left. Right. Right. No. None. Oops, I was on turn 6. Probably had these guys die or something. Something like that. That guy died there. Cool. Weather, no change. Got a bunch of rallies to do. Or to attempt, anyways. Self-rally? Self-rally... This should have come off. We'll just self-rally. I don't think it matters. This guy, why not? It doesn't make it. Rally here. It does make it. Leader makes it. Squad, squad, squad. Jesus. Okay, so bottom guy is now reduced. Throw this guy over here. So it's a -3. So this guy comes back and this guy comes back. Despite everything else. And I think that's it for rallies. Oh, these guys need to try. So, rally. Second guy, it's just +2. Will make it. Other guy does not. Cool. There's no prep fire to do. It really isn't. Yeah, no prep fire. So straight to movement. I think these guys are mathematically eliminated. Same thing with these guys. So we'll just see where exactly I can go, and then just work with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys lose CX. 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are at the higher level. Now, I honestly forget how if a building is separated by rubble, if this hex counts alone for victory for control purposes. I think it does, so I'm just going to treat it that way. So squad is going to go 1, 2, oh, I can't do that. So 1, 2, 3. Leader is going to get out of the foxhole. Actually, I should have paid 1 to get out. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so he can't. He has to go there. Leader will pay 1, 2, 3 to get into the bottom, and then 4, 5 to get up top. So that hex is now controlled, so I don't have to worry about it. These guys were not CX. They will do CX 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They will also CX 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm actually like really worried about the angles here because these guys should be able to shoot L5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. CX 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another group CXs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys will CX. Bypass. Oops. Make it a little bit easier for myself here. Also, that there, this. All right. So they go here for bypass for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to get in there, which is perfectly fine by me. I'm overstacked, but I can't really be shot at because all the rubble is blocking everything. So I don't have to worry about that. I think that's everybody that can realistically move. So defensive fire is none. Advancing fire is squat. Route phase. I don't think there's anything. Let's just zoom in. Yeah, route phase is nothing important. Advanced phase, I could do blazes, but again, at this point, with these guys mathematically out, there's not much of a point. Same thing here. Like unless I can get a blaze in here, there's just not enough time for it to spread. So, all right. So advances there for 3, 2. We will do this into ground floor. Let's just do this. So they're there for ground floor. They're in there. These guys will go ground floor. CX squad will go in. This entire stack will go here. And I think that's it. I can delete this. Just like I can delete that. CC phase. There's no CC, but there is a DM on this broken guy. Turn 7 rally phase. We'll do weather, no change. Just kind of to be expected. Yeah, rallies. Only we'll try. No. We'll try these guys. No. That's it. Nationalists can't do anything. Prep fire. There's not much of a point to run away with these guys, honestly. Same thing with them. Like, I could retreat into this hex, but it's not really worth it. I could go up one level, but again, it just exposes them to these guys outside at this point, and there's not much of a need to do that. So we'll do a 8 up 2. 10 on 8, I believe, is a miss no matter what. I don't even think it's a PTC. It is not. So that's not good. Similarly, LMG with the 447 as a 12 up 3. 10 on 12 is a pin task check. So leader, pins, pin, not pin. Jesus. A lot of high numbers here. These guys pin. Let's bring that guy on top. We'll do the squad on top is going to 4 firepower up 1. Nope. And I think that's it. I don't think there's much else. Movement, there's not, like I said, not much of a requirement for movement. Defensive fire phase. The pin guys will shoot back. I don't even know what their thing is, but it's probably not enough. 4, 2, 2. So that's 8, 12. It's an up 1. Or sorry, he's pinned. He can't. No. Okay, nothing doing there. Oops. The CX guys in K6 will shoot up upper floor. They'll cower. So instead of 10, it's 5. It's too high. No way. Same thing. J4 will attempt a 4 up 3. No. And lastly, DC gang is going to shoot at N3. That's a 12, 16, 24 up 3. So 8 on 24, which is a 2 MC. Leader pins. No, sorry. Leader does not pin. I can't count. Leader's fine. Squad will break. They are reduced. Or, sorry, they are dead. These guys are broken. That's we can take that off. Now they'll have to retreat, which is gonna. This is causing problems. I don't think I have anybody else that can shoot. So advanced fire phase. Everybody shot that I wanted to, or that could. Take preps off. Take this off. Yeah, this is kind of a time. Can I do this and do deluxe size? Does this work? Oh my god. Does it change everything? Kinda. Sick. Alright, this is all I care about anyways. We're just gonna spread them out a bit so that people have a better view of just what the heck is going on. These guys will be upper floor. Yeah, so oh, did that move all my casualty stuff? No? Cool. So route phase, N3 is gonna move back. Nobody else needs to route or do anything. In the advance phase, I'm just gonna move all this over. I move this? Yes. All this is gonna move over. Blam. Sweet. Advance phase. I mean, I could try something cheeky like moving this squad in here. Try to get an ambush. Maybe do something like a hand to hand or whatever, but I honestly don't think it would work no matter what. I think it's just far too risky. Um, oh, moving back there also is a problem. Because they would be overstacked. And that guy has to follow him. But I already moved. Okay, so if I was thinking about this better, I would have had the squad move back into this hex and then to the upper floor. Instead, um, what I did was now this leader's stuck with him, so I would have to go upper floor, which deprives the -1. So I guess we'll just do this. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I think I have to do it that way. Also, wow, this is like I don't normally look at counters like this, so it's kind of messing with me. This rubble needs to go there. Okay, so, oh, that's right. It's fortified building locations. So, it would have been a +1. They would have still broken, I think. Yeah, they would have still broken if the number I'm thinking of is correct. It was a 6, I think. Yeah, I gotta remember that. Also, I need to remember that for shooting back. So these guys probably wouldn't have pinned. But yeah, okay, whatever. Let's go. Turn 7, pins come off. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be real bloody. Really, really, really bloody. Weather change? No weather change. Is anybody broken? Yes, this guy, Rally, does not make it. So he's dead for sure. I control this hex. I control this hex. I control this. I control this. Yeah, okay. I don't need to do any rallies or anything. I'm not gonna bother with prep. I mean, I guess, okay, so I'll do, this would be 12, 4, or 16. 16 up 4, sure. No. So those guys are prepped, which isn't the end of the world, but is a little annoying. Oh, yeah, actually, that's gonna be problematic for the attackers. Okay, well, let's see if I can get that done. So, CXs will come off everybody. And we're just going to be pretty crazy here. So, it'll be an assault move. And I think I have to have this LMG shoot. It's going to be 12 up 4. It's not going to do anything, but it is going to be residual, which I haven't really been doing much, if ever, for a bit now. There's no rate of fire, but 6 residual. Yeah, it's not something to mess with. I mean, I might as well just move everybody. They will also assault move. They'll take. Okay, well, at this rate, I think I'm going to have the... Oh, yeah, that guy's DM. I'm going to have the leader and everybody else in here is going to shoot. They will be doing 12 plus 6, so 18 up 3. It's better. It's only against the moving guys, so I need to remember it's only these top 3. So it is a 9 on 18. Yeah, 9 on 18, which is only a 1 MC. Leader's fine. They will break, and they are fine. So one squad will break, but everybody else is okay. These guys are finaled. This stack is first. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, they are going to have to try something crazy like that. Squad and leader go to K4. Top guys will shoot at them as a 4 down 2. It's a 4 on 4. 1 MC. They're fine. And they will heat a battle, which turns into... Please don't tell me it's Berserk. 7. What's their... That's right. They have a special number. Nationalist is +1 heat battle DRM. So it's an 8. Yeah, so it's just battle hardening. So they are now elites. So 1 to get there. 2, 3, 4. They'll shoot again. They're gonna be fire on fire now. So it's a 4 down 2 again. They don't cower, but it is a 6 on 4, which is a normal. Morale check, break, and they're fine. So they're final fired. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys will declare CX. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? I don't need to declare CX. I don't get anything out of it. So 4 to here. I might as well have these guys subsequent. It's going to be a 6 down 3, I think. 8 on 6 is a pin test check. Top squad, bottom squad, they're both fine. Son of a... That's 4. This is 2. There's 2 here. Okay. DC squad's gonna move for 2 into Q3 or O3. Sorry. LMG and squad are gonna shoot at him as a 12 up 4. Not where I'm expecting these things to go. They'll continue to N2 for 3. Squad in N3 will shoot again. It is doubled halved, so it's 6 down 2. It's a 6 on 6, which is a 1 MC. Oh, they break. That's the only good thing that's come out of this. Maybe not the only thing, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. These guys will just move as a stack. They'll all declare CX. They did not have CX before. 1, 2, 3 into here. It's a 6 up 4 down 1. 6 up 3. 10 on 6 is nothing. I I honestly can't risk just like breaking free units for free. Uh, and then they will go on the upper floor. Yeah, I think that's how it has to be. Um, oh, this leader, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a, what is it? 3 down 2, 4 on 3, 1 MC. Pins. All right. Well, I tried. This is gonna come down to the wire essentially. Um, Actually, I don't think I can get it since the locations are fortified. Uh, you can't advance into a fortified building location. Fortified building. Yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah, I think so. All right, defensive fire. Everybody's used up the defensive fire. Advanced fire phase. Um, I was hoping to get something like if N2 had passed it, he's gonna use his DC to place it, and then shoot. But I don't think that's technically possible here. Um, we'll just do what I can do. We'll take off residual, clear up a little bit. So the upper floor guys are going to shoot the upper floor guys in M3. It's going to be a 6, 10, 14 up 4. They will cower. So instead of 14, I think it's 8. So 8 on 8, normal morale. Normal morale, they're fine. They are fine. Sniper does not activate. And I think that kind of, well, it's not the end, but yeah. So they are advanced fired. And then we'll do... these guys will all shoot together. So we are looking at 4, 8, 10, 14, up 4. No, not going to make it. And then 9, 2. Where would I want those guys to shoot? I guess technically it doesn't matter. If I shoot here, it's going to be 8 up 2. Yeah, nothing. I think that has to be game, no matter what. So it really came down to the wire. Like routes, these guys could route away to say here, low crawl, whatever. I think I just did the final rush 1 turn too late. Is really I think what it was. Like unless I got confused on my turns and I forgot to play one or something. But I think it really came down to I was just a little too slow when I shouldn't have. Although, I mean, with the losses I was taking, I think I was probably afforded it by turn 5 and turn 6. I could have probably rushed a little bit more. Because this is fortified, I can't advance in there. Because this is fortified, I can't advance in there. So I own everything but these 2 hexes. And I don't believe there's a margin for error here. I think I have to control all of them. Yeah. And the hope was that if I can DC this, for example, it's an IFT and as a breach, so it would be half firepower if they survived. So 15 firepower, I think, is what it does to everybody. So a 7 would have been a 2 morale check. So just for, shits and giggles, leader is fine, squad is not fine, other squad is not fine, and then the broken guys are broken. And if the DC had worked that way, then this attack would have been better this time. But uh, what did I say it was? It was 8 up to morale check. They would have been fine. So really, it was just a matter of if I can break this guy, maybe in circle or something. If I can break these guys, the ground floor guys, which is in a mock situation with the DC is what I did. But um, yeah, it's really uh, it was a toss up. So unfortunate that it ended that way in the sense like for the nationalist player, it would just with all the death and destruction, it would have been probably a little bit more fun to have them win, but pretty crazy nonetheless. I'm not quite sure if I would have done anything differently. I think the Republicans have to utilize this building. I just don't see why you wouldn't go up here and take advantage of the height, and take advantage of the fact that everything is fortified on the ground level, which you absolutely need to use. Um, Maybe the artillery's too strong. If maybe I wouldn't put plentiful ammo. I could see how if you didn't get artillery at all, things would have been a lot harder. Um, yeah, I don't really know what else I would have done. Um, I think maybe what I would have done differently is as the German player. Obviously, there's a lot of differences in playing versus yourself and versus another human being. But perhaps having the vehicles, the German tanks, one or two of them, make it up into this area, which is what I tried at the end, but unfortunately just never worked out. But having a vehicle here, if the Republican player tries to Molotov your tanks and they roll that dreaded 6 and break and start a blaze, I think it's an auto blaze. It might just be a flame, but regardless, if I gotten this building to catch fire, I think that would have made a very big difference as to how the scenario would have progressed. I mean, rubbling this in at least 3 areas, and technically a 4 if we want to count N4, but rubbling it is probably a really good idea. So maybe there's value in the nationalist player just targeting the building regardless. Once you're getting the KIAs, that's kind of it's a real big swing. Also, like this mortar just didn't really do anything, just because I chose not to do anything with it, and that was probably a mistake. Well, probably it was a mistake, but I don't really know what else I would have done with it. I guess there's probably value in having the mortar on, say, like E3 or something, and just shoot, just like area fire this, like guys in here. Um, but otherwise, I don't really know what else I would have done with it. HMGs similar, like if you can, if the Republicans can get out of view of it, in whether they're in these hexes specifically, or on in here for example, you can negate the firepower that these provide, which is nice, but you're still kind of locked in that area. So I think as a solo play, it's interesting, but perhaps not exactly the best scenario. Definitely not the best scenario to show off solo play, unfortunately. But that being said, I'm glad that I was able to get through another scenario. Glad to be done with another critical hit exercise. Not to shit on critical hit in this instance, just so that the Spanish Civil War pack can progress. So with that, probably gonna play. I don't want to play the Hasmo packs, just because I'd rather play those with other people, because those are far more recent, in terms of what they are. But we'll be playing Action Pack 53, Far From Home. So that one should be similar. I believe it's similar to this scenario. I guess we'll just have to see how similar. And yeah, so I hope to see people on Tuesday. Hopefully, I'll get a game in on Tuesday. If not, it'll probably just be moved to Wednesday, um, something along those lines. So I'll try to get a game on Tuesday. If you're interested in being the counterparts to this grand project, please drop me a line. Either direct message me on Twitch. You can find links to the something awful thread that this entire project is being posted at. So if you are interested in seeing some of the smaller write-ups to scenarios you may have missed or streams you may have missed, you can go there. If you have questions, yeah, feel free to ask them. If you have any other questions or comments or whatever, you can find me on Discord. Um, I believe my number is it should be Jabofet 505 or 0505, I think is what it is. So DM me there, or if you're on the ASL Discord, and if you're not, you should join because it's a nice group. Send me a message there, and we can work something out to get an evil or nice counterpart to these scenarios. Other than that, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.